It's once again time for Interactive Adventures in Civil Engineering with Dana, PE. Hi, this is episode 2. When we last saw Dana, she was working on a road that connected point A to point B, only there were some hills in the way. So Dana needs some help trying to figure out what to try next. One of the options was work through conceptual design and infrastructure modeler, which is a very good exercise, but we'll do that next time. A lot of the comments on Facebook and YouTube talked about trying Project Silver Star for profile optimization, or just go ahead and build that layout profiling corridor to work through some alternatives. You know what? Maybe we can do both. We're working with a toolbox here. There's no right or wrong way to figure out what your best design alternative is. First, we're going to throw in a layout profile just using some standard design criteria that will give us warnings, intelligent built-in warnings saying that we're not meeting an acceptable K value or tangent length or whatever for the appropriate design speed. You can also make your own design checks if you like. Right off the bat, we're seeing some violations. So what does this particular violation mean? Well, in this case, we're violating a K value. The incoming tangent and the outgoing tangent from our vertical curves, just too great of a difference, too steep, which makes for a poor driving experience for a variety of reasons that you probably remember from your transportation textbook. Just unhappy cars. Dana needs to remind herself of why this is not a good idea because it sure is fun to drive. Whee! If we dig into the panorama view for the profile layout tools, it spells out exactly how we're violating the K values and what any other warning flags might be so that we can isolate them, make changes using grip edits or other tools. Once we've ironed out some of those violations and worked out a bit of an intelligent design, we can go into the volumes dashboard and actually do a side-by-side comparison of the two scenarios. Noticing, interestingly enough, right now, our through the hills option actually has a better material balance, but we'll dig into that a little bit more later. Next, we're going to try that profile optimizations tool, the Autodesk Labs technology preview of Project Silver Star. Working through the wizard, it's going to take our existing ground profile and a few parameters that we put in, push it up into the cloud, do some processing, and actually send us an email with an attached LandXML an ASCII file that we can use to build a profile in Civil 3D and then compare it with the one that we originally drafted in. We'll do it on the top profile, which is the Around the Hills option. Now, while you're waiting for the email, you'll want to go to the Autodesk Lab site and pull down the user manual. It's full of all kinds of fantastically geeky charts and things, which really Dana really likes. So, while you're waiting for the email, you pull that down. So once you get the email with the file, I'm going to go ahead and grab the ASCII file, build the profile from it, and we can see it here. It's very close to that following existing ground, lots of PVIs, and just build a quick corridor using that around the hills alignment, the optimized profile, and the same assembly. Build a surface so that then using the volumes dashboard we can put the two side by side. So I'm going to compare existing ground to the surface I made from the more optimized profile that came from Project Silver Star. And I'll remove the through hills option from my way for now. So we can do a comparison and see how much better balance it is using that optimized profile. So Dana has a lot more information, but she's still nowhere near ready to make her decision. So stay tuned for more excitement in our next episode when Dana explores material quantities for each alternative and does some more fine-tuning. See you next time on Interactive Adventures in Civil Engineering with Dana, PE. Bye-bye.